on this computer.
Recording in progress, being recorded by a host.
You gotta
Do
bring it up
you
every time.
do you accept? I said
Too
no.
late. Oh, you fucker. Hey guys, this is. Are you gonna let me talk?
No, okay, go, no, go.
Go. No. You go ahead. So I guess this is like the little pre-show before we start the show. We're just gonna. I got the official Zoom thing, so like we can do unlimited recordings now
Oh
on
God.
on this, so we're not limited to the 45 minutes.
Look out.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about. I guess we would bring him on. We're gonna talk about some ghosts and stuff. I know you haven't met him, but he used to be. You remember that Terror Lake thing I did? Like we covered it on What Mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the I named the ghost after him because it's just one of those things. I was trying to come up with the name, and I was just like, well, this guy's really into ghosts and stuff, and he ghost hunts even back then at Carowinds. So I was like, he's never gonna see this. So I was
And
just like,
guess what?
yeah, he actually did watch it, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I never thought, and he obviously without going into details. I mean, if he wants to, he can, but I'm not going to reveal my other job, especially since I've talked bad about it. But he works at my other job, and so like you're gonna meet him today. And I don't know if he has a webcam, so if he doesn't, you'll hear his tones, you'll hear him talk and stuff. So that'd be cool.
Oh no.
But yeah, so we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk. I know you said without getting into it, you had like a ghost story too.
That's right. Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Where are you going?
I'm going into the darkness. Hold
Oh,
on.
you got a high?
No, wait. Uh, 2 seconds. I need to try these. I'm gonna try my wireless headphones because
Oh my god!
my phone's dying. I didn't put on the charger last night.
Look at this! Look at you!
Good thing it's the pre-show. What's up,
Yeah. This is
motherfuckers?
the pre-show. We're just gonna leave all of this in.
Cut it.
You want me to cut it? I cut.
No, it's fine. Unless it's just ridiculously boring. But let me
Too
plug
late.
this up. Got him.
Got him. I roasted my own show.
Just wait, just 2 seconds. Alright, plug it up. Wi-Fi,
Hello.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, blue
Can you,
teeth.
can you still hear me?
Yeah. What's wrong? You got blue teeth?
Rather put headphones in.
What is that?
My J Labs.
Oh,
Sponsored by J Labs.
your Jib Labs. Is it J Lab or Jib? I know I have Jib True. Is that the same thing?
Oh shit, I can hear you. Yeah, it worked.
You couldn't hear me before. You're just
No,
guessing what I was gonna say.
I know we always have trouble on Zoom, so I didn't think the wireless headphones would work.
What you trying to say? Hey, lock your screen. It keeps doing the little thing where it keeps like, yeah, stop that, you fucker. Oh, help. Get me out of here.
Just look better. Look
Oh
like
yeah,
this or like this.
that's good. Leave that one. The
Yeah,
widescreen's good.
yeah, widescreen, baby. Hold on.
Quit
Lock
fucking
it.
with it.
I'm trying to lock it. There we go.
No,
All right.
now you're sideways.
Fuck!
God, just leave it. Wait, where'd you go?
It's
What
good. It's a
happened?
good
Oh,
start.
okay.
It's a good start.
Damn. But yeah, damn.
How about
Stop.
now? Huh?
That's the way. We'll see each other tomorrow. I'm about to punch you in the face. You're fucking up my show, my pre-show. Dude, yeah. So like I was talking to you though before, I guess while we're waiting for the show to ramp up, I saw heavy metal. I was on some CBD and it was, it was way better. It was boring before, but like it was actually good. Like I like the different animation styles and the art styles. It's
Right.
pretty good. I know you're a big fan. The magazine, my only problem with it is that there's so many chapters and you can't really, it's not like they sell like collected versions. I mean, you can, I'm probably sure you can get a collected version of it, but it's not like if you miss some, it's not like they have those books where it's like the collection of these many parts. So they have it for certain ones, but like it's not widely available in stores.
Right. Which is a shame.
Yeah, also you're sideways right now.
And you're sideways right now.
There you go.
How was
That's
that?
better.
How's that
Just
better?
leave it. Just leave it alone.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Heard of that explicit tag.
There we go.
But yeah, what were
Turns
we
out we
talking
don't
about?
do this video. What?
What were we
Heavy
talking
metal.
about? Heavy metal, that's right. Still haven't seen the endless, but at this point, it's kind of one of those things.
Oh!
It's one of those things I take as like a badge of pride kind of thing. I'm like, it's a bit now. It's kind of part of the bit. If I watch it, then the bit's over.
You gotta watch.
You love it, boy. But yeah, just behind the scenes stuff. Whenever we probably reach out to Greg, we'll probably stop, or when it gets closer, we'll probably stop this pre-show recording, and then the intro will play, and then after that, we'll have Greg on. So I think that would be the best way to kind of do this and lay it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not to date it or anything, but it's the Labor Day weekend one. I don't want to date it because I have so much to update on YouTube before I upload the most recent episode, which is going to be this one. But it is what it is. We'll figure it out.
You just edit your voice in. It is January 2023.
No. Oh yeah. Like I just try to make it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was watching that. I've been watching some Dragon Ball Z recently and Super and stuff like that. You seen the new movie yet?
No. Have you?
Yeah, I saw it. I used to. Yes. You gonna let me talk? Doing that thing again.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, how many years we've been doing this? You still talking over me.
Yeah, I bet you know, fucking love it.
Yeah. But yeah, whoa. But it's gonna be an interesting show. I know that the only past show other than like what meme we've done where it's like, more than one of us is like Trippiverse, so it'd be kind of like when Rob was on there back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Unless like Greg's just like, you guys are weird. I'm leaving. This is really lame. I hate all this. He just hangs up.
I mean, that would be fair.
Yeah. But yeah, don't understand. Come on, people like this show. Like people like me. I like the show.
I watched it 24/7. I'm all the views.
Yeah. I was the one like you got on your YouTube episode 8.
You're welcome.
I'm your number one fan.
Oh my god. You look in the mirror. Just give yourself a high five.
But yeah, I got the Velvet Devil here with me. And I guess I'll just go ahead because we got the video now. Go ahead and show it, the Velvet Devil.
Oh, that was cool. Turn sideways. I can't see the side. Yeah, look at that.
Pitchfork. Yeah, I'm about to break it if I keep holding it like this, but yeah.
Easy now.
Now I have a mess. The man who gets mad, I have to clean it up.
You'd be in trouble. Is this your first sip?
It's my second. Leave me alone.
I was gonna ask, how is it?
Oh, it's okay. It's a little bitter.
It's all right.
It's just bitter like you. You're bitter.
Oh my god.
This is why we don't do this anymore. You drink before. It's not supposed to be pre-game the show. It's Tangential Exchange the show.
Oh my god. You get drunk and you get mean.
Oh god. Oh man, this is like when we don't have anything to talk about.
This is good. Can you tell? No.
Yeah. I'm cutting this whole part out. You know what? Pre-show, that's a shitty idea. Fuck it. Get it the fuck out of here. But yeah, I see you got that X on there. You an X-Man now from Japan?
Oh yeah. You know
Why is it on the nipple? You like have another X on your other nipple? It's like hidden.
You want to say?
Is that the shape of your nipples? Oh, I thought you were gonna. It's like, oh, he's showing everybody. Look.
No, that's for the subscription show.
Oh yeah, that's the OnlyFans version. But yeah,
I paid for this shit. I'm done.
But yeah, dude. I guess we'll talk about it off mic. But did you? I'll mention that later. But did you ever see this? I don't know if it'll even load. Right? You ever seen this before?
What is a turtle? That Ninja Turtle?
Yeah. You know what it is?
What the fuck? No.
It was at Target. It's a like Ninja Turtle that's done in the style of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, that's cool.
It's fucking weird, but like I liked it just because how detailed and shit it was. See, hold on.
Right.
Let's see, it's like the Hunchback.
Ooh. That's cool.
I almost bought it too, but I'm like, let me save my money. Now looking at it, I'm like, I hope it's at that Target when I go back. I'll totally buy it. But yeah, I guess I can show this. I found the recent what for whatever reason online, the that superhero, the fog thing I made that while back, and I had you draw your version of it. I actually found
Yeah.
it recently,
Yeah,
the
look at
actual
that.
image. I don't know if it's really
Oh
showing up at
shit.
all.
That
But
was
yeah.
that
You did a good
was I
job.
did
Looks
that.
better than mine. That's why it's not on Facebook. But yeah,
Dang.
if you guys here are interested about it, I guess I'll just provide a link to it just so people can see what I'm talking about. But it's like a Middle Eastern like superhero kind of thing. And like he has like powers to turn his body into fog and like anything else. But yeah, I might actually pick that up. That was a good story. But yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
fog himself.
we're gonna, pre-show. I guess we'll just go ahead and what have you been watching?
Absolutely nothing. No.
Damn it, we talked about this before.
Yeah, I haven't had much time to watch anything. I did jump back in the Critical Role campaign 3, so that's fun. But other than that, not much.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever, man.
have you started playing yet?
Playing what?
The
Oh, D&D?
yeah.
No. I think Chase was talking about it, but
Does he
I got
play?
to. He's been wanting to. We played like a few games, like the mini games, just like
What are the
try it
mini
out.
games? We got a little few minutes, so if you want to talk about the mini games, what are the mini games?
Oh no, just like we made like a small campaign. We were just like kind of role play a little bit, and just just like pass the time with it. It was fun.
Okay, I got you. Like, what's your character? Do you have like a specific character you use?
For that one, I was playing a rogue, human. I think I forgot his name. I think his name was like something with a K, Cal or Cass or something. I forgot.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Oh no, it was Kai. It was Kai. I think his name was.
Oh, like
He was a rogue.
Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah. Unrelated.
Yeah, tying it in. But yeah, that's supposed to be the better version. I watched a little bit of it, and I guess I'll get into it whenever we go into the actual show. But I actually got mad watching Dragon Ball Z Kai. Even though the other times I've watched the later episodes, I actually love it. It's more concise. Like they cut out all the filler and make it closer
Right.
to the original story in the manga and everything. So the dialogue is better too. They cuss a lot more, which is closer to the subtitled version of it. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Bring the original American voice actors back and everything.
Oh yeah.
Only thing is, I got mad about. I'll go into it when we actually start up the show, but it's kind of funny. Like I got mad. I turned it off after a while just because of one reason.
You
Got to
didn't
tease
finish
it.
it?
Got no. Hold on. Got to tease it a little bit.
Okay,
I just
okay,
watched like
okay,
an
fine.
episode or two.
I watched the trailer.
Yeah. I watched the trailer. Take a page out of your book. You got that steel cup looking like a mountain man over there.
Yo.
But yeah. I don't want to date this too much, but I'll probably end up, after we get off here, like updating so I can upload this episode. But yeah.
Just cut this whole part.
Yeah,
Cut
this
it
was
off.
a mistake. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and cut off this part and we'll come back after a while. You see us run out of steam on air.
Yeah.
Whoops. You're lucky I got my notes. Lucky it's a third person. You see why we need to bring a third person into this thing. Our relationship is falling apart.
Nah,
No.
please.
But yeah, let's go ahead and stop it here. We'll be back in a minute, guys, with Greg. Yeah. Computer. All right, you gonna make a comment like you always do, Tripp? Recording it in progress process.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, this is Alex.
Hey, this is Tripp.
Hey, it's Greg.
Oh, who is
Hello.
this? What's going on?
Oh my god.
But yeah, we got an extra person here today. We're gonna, I guess I go ahead. I already forgot the name of it. This I'm getting all thrown off now. It's been a minute since we recorded, but this is Tangential Exchange. I already introduced us. We're gonna move past that part. We're gonna talk about what are we talking about today, Tripp?
Man, yeah. Good question. What are we talking
I
about
sent you
today?
the list, man. Come on.
Hold on, I can look at it. I can look at it. Hold
Oh my God, here we go. Hold on. This is a mistake. I was trying to throw him the baton and then he
You
fumbled
want
it.
He
it.
dropped it.
You
He
want the
dropped it.
baton? I
Yeah.
got you. Here we
This is
go.
what happens when you try to let the person who never really contributes try to help.
Today is
Ouch.
on today. I know this is all the time.
It's
It's
all
rude,
love,
rude,
man.
right? And today's like, where'd you send it? On my
Oh my
phone.
God. I'll pull it up. All right. Never
I'm
mind.
just, I'm just going through all my apps. It's like, where did you send that?
You know what? Dude, I sent it on Instagram.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's where I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Greg got I should have just referred to Greg. I can't really depend on this other
Well,
co-host I
that
got here.
that was that was your first mistake.
Anyway, this long-winded fucking intro. We're gonna talk about ghost hunting. Not ghost hunting, ghosts in general. I know
Hmm.
Tripp, you said you had a ghost story. I have a ghost story, and Greg obviously probably has us all beat. He has the most ghost stories here. So, we're just gonna go ahead and
I
roll
have a
into it.
couple. I have a couple. I want to hear about this demon trail you
Oh
sent in the
Yeah.
notes.
yeah, just hold
I got to
on.
hear about that.
I got video and I got pictures. So hold on, we're gonna definitely get into that. But
I cannot wait.
yeah, here we go. I guess let's go ahead before we head into that and just give like a brief like why I had the inspiration for this episode. I know that you even back at we knew each other from Carowinds. I know in
Right.
the interview we talked about that. And you were always talking about how you did the ghost hunting thing. I know you have that ghost
Hmm.
hunting channel. I watched
Right.
it. I was a little disappointed because I thought you guys, because I know you guys actually do the hunting and stuff. Like, well, you have
Hmm.
pictures, but I was expecting like you guys to go in there, and I know you have your podcast too. I listened to a little bit of that, but yeah, I guess just for like, when did you start getting into that kind of stuff?
When I was a freshman at UNC Charlotte, a guy, I don't know if you remember the show, it was on a long time ago, named Paranormal State. It was
Okay,
kind of like
Nice.
right around the Ghost Hunters kickoff, I guess, like when shows were becoming really popular. Anyways, a guy from that show came to UNC Charlotte and gave a presentation. And I was like, and at that point, I did not believe in ghosts at all. And after listening to his presentation, right outside, there was a table, and students were like trying to get names and emails of people who might be interested in joining up in a student org. And so I gave him my information. I never heard back from him. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to start my own group. And
right.
that's what we did. And it's just evolved into really just basically a group of friends now, and we want to go to as many haunted places as we can.
Yeah.
So, but
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
and
I,
then
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, you're up, you're up.
Okay. But yeah, like I knew like you had the most ghost stories, and I know that we talked about, I guess I could mention his name on here. He was on like the previous like my previous stuff, I guess. The YouTube channel I used to have, but Tyree, I know we talked
Yeah,
about it off air first. He said, I don't know, man. Some of the stories he told, I don't know if this is true or not, but
he had some wild ones. They were wild, and it's
you
like it's like each little piece you could believe, but then put all together, and it's like, that's the craziest night I've ever heard of, stuff like
yeah.
that. But
I'll definitely, because I think probably one of them I know that we used to like recap people with, and I have some video, and we're gonna kind of decide if we think what I told happens. I guess I'll go first, and then you guys can kind of go after. I actually have the thing on my phone, so
Yeah.
at some point I'll
Bring it up.
screen share it, but yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and go into it. So there's this thing called Demon's Trail, which Greg referred to a little earlier. And basically, I don't know a ton about it. I just know that we looked into it back then, and like we went down. You go down this dirt road, and like only a few houses on it. It's in Rock Hill. It's kind of near. No one else is gonna know except for people that live around Rock Hill. But there's like a Walmart. You go past it, kind of down this dark road, and then you go down this dirt road. Not really much going on, and then apparently, if you go into the woods, there's an abandoned church and stuff. We didn't see it, but it could be back there. You never know with stuff like that, like what's true and what isn't. But
Hmm.
so we went down there the first time. Nothing really happened when my friends got kind of spooked out, and so we left. And then later on, I went down the second time, And actually, let me just pull up the story. I'm having trouble remembering
Yeah, bring
parts
it
of
up.
it. So let me just try to make the short version, because originally I made like a 2 hour, yeah, two hour, 2 part version of it on
Oh my
Instagram.
god.
But let me just look at the cliff notes right here. I might actually edit this little part out. But apparently one of my friends said if you circled the trail 6 times that something bad would happen. So I took him on his word. I went around there 6 times. I parked my car near the entrance that led to the abandoned church. For a while, nothing really happened. We were just kind of sitting there. And then I saw near one of the back passenger doors, there was like a figure moved down near one of the doors. It moved too fast. I said to be like human, though. I immediately floored it. Well, my friends freaked out, saying they saw the thing chasing after the car. We waited to see if it followed, but it didn't. And then, so that was creepy enough. And then the second time, this is, I think, the time with Tyree. Um, I asked Tyree about it, and he was more into that kind of stuff than me. So I was just asking him. It didn't help because he knew more about it, so it was automatically more creepy for me than anything. I was just like, man, why did I ask? He's gonna make it worse, because we went back there. He's like, oh, it might have been something warning us of danger, is what he was kind of saying. But I went there again, did the same kind of thing, 6 times around, I mean. And then we saw there was dogs there before that didn't leave the house, but next time we went around it, the last time, they were standing at like the way out, basically. Like there was no other way out. So they were standing, they wouldn't move. And they kept barking. But like at first, I was just kind of like, whatever. Like I just wanted them to get out of the way. So I was like laying on my horn, and like they weren't moving. And I kind of looked, and I'm like looking at their eye line, and they weren't looking at the car. They were looking at something behind it. And so I looked, and I saw the same thing. I saw something like dart near the car and like try to pull on the passenger side door. And so I floored it, still saw it behind me. And then later on, I actually share the screen. Hold on, let me try to pull it up. Share the screen.
Share screen.
Yeah, so you guys can see it. But afterwards, we saw a handprint on the back that was like way too big to be like we each put our hand on. It's like, did somebody do this? We were hanging out at the Walmart. I was like really kind of sketched out afterwards. And like it was too big to be us, but it like dragged its hand across the back of the
Oh, that's
car.
cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And so
I mean,
here.
it's awesome in like hindsight, not probably in the moment. It's probably pretty scary, but
No.
Yeah.
hearing it now is pretty cool.
Yeah, hold
Yeah,
on.
after surviving, it's fine.
Let me just go ahead and share my screen. And then that was what we hold on, did it share it? Oh wait, hold on, I gotta share it. There. Hit the share
See
button.
it.
Hold on, Tripp. Damn.
I'm waiting.
There's the back of the car.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I even tagged
Yeah.
it like creepy pasta.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
But yeah, so that was let's go ahead and stop the share right there. And so that was like kind of like the most sketchy thing. Of course, Tyree and me came back, and like we're like kind of like celebrities at Carowinds for a bit, because we're like, everybody listen to our big story we got here. Is that the story you heard from Tyree, or some version of that?
No, I've never heard that story. The story he told involved like he came across a house and it was full of like people doing a satanic ritual and they're all wearing capes
Oh shit.
and like
What?
he yeah, like a really wild story. And it's like you're just hearing it and I'm like, I don't know, man. That sounds it's like it was too like Hollywood type of
Yeah.
situation. But no, I've never heard of that. That's creepy, man.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
creepy.
It was pretty scary, not gonna
That's
lie.
like
I
the
actually went.
scraping of the hand. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I went to Devil's Trail, you said?
You don't even know the name. It could have been somewhere
I
else.
forgot it already. Devil's
No, what were you saying? Sorry.
No, I went there a few years back after you told the story 'cause I was curious, but pretty sure people still live there, like
Well,
in that
I know on the
circle.
road, like that's where the dogs came from, but I was talking like back in the, like the dogs wouldn't move kind
Right,
of thing.
yeah.
But yeah, people definitely do live on that road. I've seen, just leading up, there's like a few houses, I think like trailers or something
But yeah, it's still creepy, yeah, for sure.
because of the
Yeah,
trailers.
absolutely.
Being classist, man.
No,
Listen to you.
what the fuck?
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this whole part out. Thanks.
Baby, I live in a double wide. It's all good.
Yeah, you got like Tim Burton's house over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, show them the back wall, man. You got the video. Show them back wall. Yeah, show them your art.
This wall? Oh, it's all
Yeah.
junk, but there's some art here.
Listen to him.
Can you see that?
That's awesome.
I have better stuff. That's just where I just sketch crazy.
Yeah, whatever, man.
I heard that story. I don't know if it was the last podcast or one before, but of the stalker who stole your art.
Yeah,
The stalker.
yeah.
That's funny.
Oh,
I should have
God.
like to prep for this podcast because I didn't know if y'all knew that I was going to listen to the other ones or not, but I should have like had your art in my background like when I started the video, just freak you out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Damn. I'm like, oh, cut the camera.
Yeah.
Run. This always happens with you, man.
Yeah.
I think Greg
That's
just posted the camera's like, I've heard about you.
Yeah, just get really, hey, I've heard about you before. But yeah, lost my train of thought, damn it. But we're talking about the old ghost thing. I guess I'll go ahead and get into I have to ask all you guys to mute your mics for a second so I can show you, because hopefully the video with the screen sharing you can hear the audio, but I'm going to show you the videos of that day, and then you can kind of see you know, that's the time we left the car. I left that part of the story, but we left the car for a minute, and then afterwards it's when that spooky stuff happened. But we're in the woods, not much happened. But you can see me being all paranoid many years ago. So go ahead and get ready for that. Tripp, mute your mic, man. I already told you.
I'm muting.
Well, I'm gonna mute mine too. Go ahead and unmute myself. Hold on. Screen share. Go ahead and go to this. Share. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to here. I got Tyree's thing up. So here we go. First video. Let me go ahead and play it. I'm gonna shut up so you guys can hear. Okay, play it. Here we go.
Trail. So basically we need to get his friend first. So when we get done, I'm gonna be posting more videos and clips of ghosts when we get in there. So wish us luck. Hope we don't die. So peace. This is me, Proxy Shell, over here to my friend Alex. We're about to go on Demon's Trail. Demon's Trails. Found a cross. Onward, Alex. Let's go. Look behind our backs. Demon's Trails. People, here we are. Demon's Trails. Here go the entrance. Now, we're gonna try to record some stuff, so basically I'm gonna be the first one scouting the hell things. So, here we go. People, here we are. Demons.
All right, you guys can go ahead and unmute now. So
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see no ghosts. I don't know.
I told you there wasn't really much that happened. It was just more. I think there might have been one more video. I don't know if it's worth watching. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and I'll look without, sharing. Okay, there is one more video. Hold on. Ask you guys one more time. Go ahead and mute your mics. Hold on 1 second. Let me just go ahead and I'll share the screen. 1 second. Go ahead and share it now. Share screen. There we go. Here we go.
Percentage we are through the trail right now.
You can't see the car anymore.
Yeah, that's concerning me.
My friend Aaron.
Be behind me.
I'm behind you.
Onward. So
Put in the candy.
we're
Let's play
I don't
it
even
again.
know what percentage we are through the trail right now.
You can't see the car anymore.
Yeah, that's concerning.
Yeah. So this time for real, you guys can unmute your mic. So that was the funniest part, where you see me getting all paranoid and shit,
Being in the woods is spooky, man. It's no
especially at
joke.
night. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I know you guys did that one video as a joke where you were kind of doing like a Blair Witch type thing on Magnolia Street.
Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
But but no, I mean, being in the woods, like, even if you're not in a haunted location in the woods, it's like there's so much that can go wrong.
Hmm.
So yeah, I completely understand.
Especially at night.
Yeah.
Well, also for perspective, you didn't see it obviously in that video, but Tyree the whole time before was kind of talking about like, oh yeah, it's probably a guardian and stuff like that. Oh yeah, like that's probably something doesn't want us here. And like we read a bunch of stuff about like how people had gotten pushed or scratched back there, and there was like an abandoned church with like demon worshippers and stuff in it. And so we were already in that headspace where we were just looking around our shoulder every 5 seconds.
Yeah. That might have been the church he was talking about then. I can't remember if he was saying it was a house or but it was some building, and he walked. Yeah, but he claims he walked in and he saw like a full-on ritual, and like they chased him, and it's like, I don't know.
He never told me that story. I guess because I was there, and I'm gonna be like, no, that didn't happen. I was there with you.
Yeah. Well, he said he was alone. He said like he would randomly he would just go out to it alone. Like that was like kind of his
Oh,
stories. And but again, it was just so far-fetched, this one specific story, but I just can't remember a lot of details. But it was wild. It was wild.
but yeah. Honestly, like that was one of those things that was really fun, and I probably wouldn't do it these days. I know that Greg, you still do the ghost hunting thing, and I admire you
Yeah.
for it, but at the same time,
Oh,
me
yeah.
personally, I'd rather just stay in my house. It's enough creepy
Yeah.
stuff outside.
But see, it's different. Like, the places we go, we got out of like going to places we didn't have permission to a long time ago. It's just not, now that we're getting older, it's like, it's almost, we want to take the responsible route, I guess. So like, if it's
Right.
private property, anything, we don't have permission. So there, we always kind of feel secure when we're there that the only thing we have to worry about is hopefully the paranormal and not necessarily like an angry property owner or the police or something. So it's a
Right.
little different.
Fair.
I got you. But yeah, I know we even talked about one time that Carowinds might be haunted or something.
Yeah. One of the craziest stories that I ever have was from Carowinds. It was inside of Silver Screen Cinema.
Oh,
You
shit.
remember that
Yeah.
maze? It was
Yeah.
like it's right near Hurler and Fury. Well, when I was an associate there, the associates were the ones who the day after Scarowinds, the morning after, you would walk through the mazes with the lights on and sweep them out.
Hmm.
And I was in Silver Scream with Marquise McClure,
Oh yeah.
and I was walking in front of him. So the layout of Silver Scream is the entrance is almost like a curtain,
Hmm.
and it doesn't have a proper door on the very entrance. And then the exit door is two double doors that swing out. The exit doors were shut. We walk in, it's completely dark. We turn the house lights on, which is like a 60-minute timer. So and we probably set it for like 30 minutes. We go through the maze. I'm in front of Marquise. We go through this little section, and Marquise says something like he's hearing something moving. I'm like, whatever. We're just trying to get it done. I didn't pay much attention. We keep going, and there's a section where there's a slight ramp that goes up. It probably only goes up maybe a foot, but it's a pretty long ramp. Right, I turn the corner on this ramp, and Marquise is behind me, and he stops dead in his tracks, and he's like, "Greg, did you just touch me?" And I'm like, "Man, I've been in front
Oh
of you the
shit.
entire time because I have like a flashlight too." And he's like, "Greg, something just touched me," and I'm like, now I'm panicking because I don't want him to run. Like that's my biggest fear is like, as long as we're together, it's like you almost feel some safety. So I don't want him to run. I'm like, yeah, all right, let's calm down. Let's leave. We're like 75% through this maze, by the way. So we're closer to the exit than we are the entrance. So Marquise claims he got touched. So I'm like, hey, Marquise, go in front of me. I'll take the back. He's in front of me. He goes through this ramp. At the top of the ramp, we stop and we hear something coming up behind us that's like a thud
Oh shit.
drag. So it's like boom,
Shit.
boom, shh. And it's like I just have my flashlight on the corner of this wooden ramp. It's like almost like a hallway now, but it's a slight ramp. Um, and I just have my flashlight on the edge, and I'm calling out. I'm like, this is park services. Anyone out there? Blah blah blah. We don't hear anything. We just hear this thud, slap, like thud, and it's coming almost like it's about to turn the corner. And I'm like, Marquise, no matter what, do not run, please. And
Yeah.
he's like, he's like petrified. He's freaking out. I'm freaking out. And the bottom of the ramp, it only goes up about a foot. Underneath our feet, the bottom of the ramp, something hits it.
Oh
Like
shit.
something is underneath it. Like, but there's no possible way any human could ever get under there. And I'm like, Marquise, go. And so now we're hauling butt out of this maze. So I go, the entrance and exit, the entrance, like I said, is a curtain. So
Mhm.
someone in theory could have walked behind us and we wouldn't have heard the door open because it's just a curtain. But the exit door was still closed, but they're right beside each other, if that makes sense.
Right.
So we make it to the exit. We go out the double doors. The double doors shut behind us. I wrap immediately around to the entrance. There's no possible way that someone could have got out of the entrance once we exited. Does that make sense? Because
Yeah,
they're right
yeah.
beside each other on a corner. So now I'm at the entrance. So whatever was in that maze was still in there. There's no
Oh,
way
shit.
because we would hear it if it opened the exit door. And then
Yeah.
Marquise is freaking out. I'm like, Marquise, so I turned the light off in the maze. I hit the little switch. I turned it back to 0. The maze goes dark, and I'm looking for a flashlight because the maze walls are fake walls, and so they're only 8 feet tall.
Right.
You could see if there was a light. There's no light. There's no sound in the maze, and I'm calling out. I'm like, hey, whoever's in here, who are you? What department you work for? We don't hear anything else. And we stand at the entrance for another 5 minutes. Nothing comes out. So it's like whatever was moving around was still in there in the dark for 5 minutes. And we never figured out what that was. But that was like insane. That was like one of the craziest things that ever happened to me.
Wow.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember actually going back to Karen's. I remember you telling me that story then, like
Yeah,
way
yeah,
back
yeah.
then. Yeah, it's still kind of stuck, but that's crazy, man.
It's
you never-
wild.
You never found out, like, yeah, that was it. That was, you never had any other experiences like that over there, or
Not at Carowinds. I mean, there has been deaths there at the park
Oh yeah.
really?
from workers and guests. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, yeah. I mean, no
A
doubt.
couple,
We're gonna get all the
uh,
dirt right now.
two people. This was like back in the 70s or 80s, but 2 people got shot in the water park, and one of
Holy
them died
shit.
in the wave pool,
Oh my
in the
God.
main wave pool. Yeah, it's like a hunter was hunting across the road, and the bullet came down, went through a lady, and then into another girl's stomach, and
Damn.
the second girl died.
Oh my
And then there was a guy who had a heart attack at his desk. He was a maintenance worker.
Oh, okay.
And then a couple other things that I don't remember, but so I mean, I guess there's reason for stuff to be there, but yeah, as far as personal experiences, that was the craziest one for me personally. But yeah, we've heard a bunch of crazy stuff up there.
God.
But
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, being a giant, amusement park, yeah, something bad had to happen there before.
Right.
yeah,
right.
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah.
By the way, do y'all have drinks?
Yeah, we do.
I've been wanting to take a sip, but I
Oh
didn't want to.
yeah. We did the inaugural drink of the podcast. There we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Right now.
Awesome.
Cheers.
All right,
Cheers.
cheers.
I'm trying the. I guess I mentioned it earlier, but just for Greg to hear, I got the fit in the spirit of this episode. I got the Velvet
Nice.
Devil right here. Got the little pitchfork. Yeah,
Nice.
thought that fit for this episode.
I tried to find the most haunted whiskey I have, but I don't have any. There's a
Ghost whiskey.
dam. It's called the Hills Bar Dam, and it's in Tennessee.
Right.
It's a haunted dam. They actually turned part of that into a distillery, so they actually make whiskey. The problem is you can't
capture spirits.
Yeah,
Spirits with the spirits.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I would love to have a bottle, but you have to go like buy it at the actual dam, and they weren't making it at the time when we went. That sucks though,
Now,
because
where
I
is
would
it?
have been drinking it now had I had it. It's in Guild, Tennessee,
Okay.
which Guild is like probably like a mile by mile small town. I can't
Okay, you're
remember
from there?
exactly. I think we passed Knoxville. No. We just went on a ghost hunt there.
No, I meant
We
like you
just
said your
traveled.
hometown.
No, it's like Guild, Tennessee, where the zip code is. It's almost like a fake little mile by mile small town. It's like you wouldn't know where that's at.
Okay.
I don't know if that's making sense.
Is that like from? Are you from Tennessee originally?
No,
Oh, okay.
Charlotte.
Okay, I got you. You're confusing me. I'm
No,
like, wait a
no,
second. I know you're from Tennessee.
no. Sorry. We learned about the dam, and then we traveled to the dam. Blah blah blah.
Okay, I got you. Cool.
Nice, nice,
Awesome.
nice.
So, Tripp, you said you had a ghost story too. You want to go ahead and get into that?
Oh man. I guess I'll just
It's
tell
like
one
pulling
of them.
teeth with them.
This is, if you listen to the podcast, it's every single one.
You did good on episode 10. I stand by that. Whenever you
Did
take hosting duties, he like just like explodes. Like he's really good. I have to update the YouTube one.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like I'm on 8, I think. I think
Yeah. That's the
You ever
maybe
got by
9.
accident?
It's the YouTube. I have to update so I can put this one up too. I've just been behind recently. It's on Spotify. I'll send you the link later.
See, yeah. It's like YouTube. I watch almost everything on YouTube, and it's like I don't know.
I got
Oh
you.
yeah. That's
But all right,
all I
let's.
do most
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, enough
But
build up. Let's get into it.
most of my stories take place at my old former house when I was younger. Then I have two stories at a friend's house. But I guess I'll tell the Formula One.
Is that the best one?
It's all right.
All
It's
right,
pretty
yeah,
good.
just go ahead. Sorry to
Well,
interrupt. Go ahead and
it's
get into your story.
it's more of just unexplainable. I'm just like I try to think of how it went, but anyways, it was just when I was really young, and me and my brother would play outside the house because we had like a big yard, and across from our yard was a giant like dirt pile, which was like
Okay.
they would they were doing like construction and they stopped, so just dirt, which was awesome for kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But so we would usually meet up there, and I was walking outside, and I was like, "All right, where's my brother? Or where's Bucky? That's his name." And I was like, "Where you at?" And then I saw a figure go from behind my dad's truck, and it ran behind a tree. And at first I was like, "There he is, that motherfucker's trying to hide on me."
Oh no.
Yeah, and I ran behind the tree, and nothing was there. And I was like, "What the fuck?" But but when I saw the figure, just at first I thought it was him. But then I started to remember. I was like, it was more of a silhouette of a person
Oh
instead
shit.
of like how I described it when I was younger. I just called him like like Shadow Man or something. 'Cause he was like
Right.
almost see through, and
Yeah.
it was like a shadow standing up, and it was weird.
Is it like a
Yeah.
demon or something or a ghost, you think?
I don't know. I mean, I know when we got to the house originally, all the shit was still there, and they had like, I mean, they were probably a religious family because they had a bunch of crosses and like,
It's a
I
cult.
remember, I don't know, and I remember my mom under the sink when we first got there found a clay statue of a bloodied Jesus on a cross, like it was just like
What?
a yeah, and we found money, ripped up money in the sofa, and just weird shit.
What?
And then in the bedroom that me and my brother shared at the time, when we first got there, was just a medical bed left in there. So I was like, this
Dude,
place is
what the
Wow.
fucking
fuck? That's so cool.
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, after knowing all that stuff, I was like, I would not doubt if there was something here.
Yeah, fuck the ghost story. I want to know how all that stuff happened.
Yeah, right. That's more interesting than the fucking Shadow Man.
Yeah, Shadow
Yeah.
Man, whatever. Throw that out. Let's hear about this ripped up money in the mattress and everything. That's crazy. Bloody
But,
Jesus, yeah.
oh yeah.
In
It,
the
it was weird.
medical bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so fucking weird.
and, and there was a bunch of shit that happened. Like all of my family members have stories from there. Like my older sister saw she described it as a black panther going around her bed, like pacing around her bed.
Like the movie?
Mm.
I know, no, actual like animal
Oh,
panther.
okay.
And then my brother was telling me a story of he had back surgery when he was younger when we lived at that house. So for a minute he was kind of like bedbound for a little bit, and I mean, I think it was on pain meds, so that could be contributing to the story.
The
Again,
demons were messing with him.
right. This is a story. I'm retelling it, but he said he was bedbound, and his window was open to get some air, and he said he saw a man approach his window, and it was fall, so there's leaves everywhere, so you
Right.
would hear the leaves crunching. And he said he didn't hear anything, and it was just the man was staring at him when he couldn't move in bed, kind of like Insidious 3.
Yikes.
And then,
No, thank you.
yeah,
I'd be gone.
right. And I was like, dude, that sucks because you couldn't fucking move at that time.
Was
I
it like a dream or something? You think it's like paralysis demon? That almost sounds like the paralysis, like the
Could
dream
be.
sleep
If he was
paralysis.
asleep, yeah.
I also have a paralysis story, but I don't know.
No. Come on, what's your paralysis? Is it like good? Is it like worth recapping, or what do you think?
What my sleep paralysis story?
No, your sister's. Yeah, that one, man.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that actually happened here, which is even better.
Dude, I've been at your
Even
house.
though-
It's creepy.
right? Even though I haven't seen anything haunted around here, unfortunately, because I kind of want to, but it happened. It happened like a few years ago. I was laying in my bed, and you guys know how sleep paralysis works, yeah?
Yeah,
Where
you
you're
kind
like-
of freeze up, right, when you're sleeping, and
It's like you're.
Go ahead, you
Yeah,
explain it.
It's like you're awake, but your body's asleep.
Oh,
But
okay.
I was laying there, and then I felt a presence in the room. You know that feeling. I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is fucking weird. And then I felt like not hands around my legs, but pressure. Like there would be hands, but it was just the pressure from them,
Right.
and it pulled me all the way off the bed.
That was real.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I guess at this point, technically, I was in the dream, I'm assuming, and I ran out of my room. Then I woke up back in my bed, and then it happened again. And then I woke up like a second time. I was like,
I've done that before. You ever had that before, Greg, where you have like that's like in movies or whatever, where you think you're awake, but then you're not, and you have like another thing happen, and then you actually wake up?
Yeah, absolutely. It's I
But-
had to fight Balak one time.
I had to fight the what's
From
it
the
called?
nun.
Oh, I
The
haven't seen
nun
that.
from the nun.
Oh, it's the nun,
Oh
the
my-
creepy nun. Yeah, from the
Yeah, like
poster.
I had to fight her one time, but I swear I was awake.
Did
when
you
I
win?
woke,
Oh my
obviously.
God.
Yeah, I punched her and I never saw her again. So that's a win for me.
Awesome.
So was that a paralysis dream or like just a scary dream?
It was like, you know how in a dream, if you're in your room, there's still, when you wake up, it's like, okay, there was clearly something wrong because like this is not actually how my room, the layout is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Right,
in
right.
this situation, everything was exactly how it was. Like it was my actual room. So I'm not really sure where the dream started, where I was awake or whatever, but
Cool.
she just comes around the corner from my doorway, and I was like, we're not gonna have that. And so I got up and I punched her.
Yeah.
And I sent her back. I was like, I can't live the rest of my life with this fear. It's like I gotta just hit her.
No, actually, that's a good point that you said that because that's what I believe with like spirits or
You
anything like
just
that. I was
punch
like,
him in the face.
well, no, I mean, kinda. It's like I was like, I'm the mortal body. I have more power here. This is my realm.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You're
when
in
my
my
legs
house.
got when my legs got when I got pulled off the bed.
Right.
In my head, I was like, but that was my thought. I was like, whatever. If I can move, I'll fucking kill it. I swear to God. And then
Start
Yeah.
put your fist up.
it didn't happen. Yeah. Well, I couldn't move, but I had my fist tense. I was just like, come on. And
You're
then
like,
after
oh,
that,
you get ready.
yeah, you just all out.
You're gonna be in trouble.
But yeah, I feel like if you can overcome that fear, then they can't bother you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Totally.
So anyway, we went on tangents. So usually when we do that, we take another drink. So
Yeah.
go
Oh,
ahead
I've
and
been
do that
taking
now.
drinks the whole time.
Oh yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know, Tripp, you like to babysit, so you go ahead and take a drink too.
Shut your mouth.
But yeah, before we knew you had a webcam, me and Tripp were kind of joking around, like, because I know last time you didn't, and like, we're kind of joking around. It's like, because he's like, "Who's Greg?" It's like, "Oh, he's cool." It's like, I can't see his face. I don't know. I'm gonna leave. I can't see the dude's face.
I was like, hello, and all we just hear is just, hello, welcome.
It's like, I don't know. That face, that voice doesn't have a face.
That's
Oh my
funny.
god.
Yeah.
Well, no, last time I had a webcam, I just didn't know. I didn't know if we were gonna do webcams or just audio, so I didn't know.
We
But
got the
yeah,
technology now.
excellent. It makes it better. Like, because some people they just want the audio portion, and that's fine. And then, but some people want the extra. So if you give them both, everybody's happy.
Right.
Yeah, we can do an
Everybody's
OnlyFans thing later where we kind of just, I was joking earlier. It's like, yeah, it's like kind of like a failing relationship. We're going to bring another person in because it's just not working between me and Tripp. Get that threesome going. So, yeah.
There we
No,
go.
y'all's chemistry is great. It
Thanks.
really does work. It really does.
Stop it.
Yeah. He's blushing. You got to stop.
I was really glad to see on the notes that we're gonna get an update on the MAGA dating site.
Oh no.
Was that on? That was on the note, right?
I think so, maybe. Yeah, Tripp, man.
Oh, well, it didn't say the MAGA specifically, but it
We'll
just said
bring
the
it
Tinder
up.
stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up if it wasn't supposed to be brought
No,
up.
come on, we're rolling
But-
it. Come on, let's go.
But
Tripp,
you can make there are websites where like it can generate AI generated faces, and like I'm sure y'all could catfish with that if you didn't want to like use your actual faces and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want
Like
Use it, Tripp's
I
face.
don't remember. Well, yeah, I mean for like you don't want to end up running into somebody later down the road, you know. But
Let's see if it's a real
if you
thing.
wanted to get on these, I'm just saying.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
You
look it up.
see if
and
it's a real thing.
Yeah,
You
hold
said
on.
it was real.
Tripp, hold on. Shut up for a second. I'm trying to focus. I don't see, like, as I see articles about it, online dating and personals. Oh, it has a website.
Which
Oh, there we go.
Hold on.
What are you
I'm
looking up?
I'm like looking it up. It's MAGAmingle. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead. Hold on. Let me screen share. Hold on, so
There we go.
we can expose this shitty shit.
Oh no.
yeah, I realized the note didn't bring up the MAGA part.
Dude,
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine. Let's just roll with it.
The Tinder stuff.
That's even better.
This is my it's the laid back show, so you know.
Here you go.
Just go ahead and look this up. I hate what this is probably gonna do to my search history or like the things they suggest me.
You better clear your history.
Thanks, Greg.
You're welcome.
Let me look. Hold on, I'll screen share once it loads. Well, hold on. Let me go ahead and screen share this bad boy. Yeah, go ahead and do this. Here we go. Share. All right. Look at this right here. It actually exists, guys.
Wow.
Nice.
Where's the horrible stuff? Hold on.
You gotta sign up, baby.
I actually might, just for the podcast.
Do it.
Where's the like the shit that actually explains
sure.
it? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do this live. We're
Is
actually
there
gonna make
info
an
for you?
account. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm
Oh my
making an
God.
account. Looking for a man. There we go.
with your real information.
yeah.
Oh my god. We're done.
I'm surprised, dude. I'm surprised like they actually have that option considering what
Honestly, yeah.
yeah, that's the surprising
surprised.
thing. Let me use one of my like I'll just use my main one. I don't care.
No, don't do no.
Oh wait,
don't.
no,
Come on,
guys, hold on.
man.
Let me stop
Good
screen
girl.
sharing for a second.
You just show your password. and
Yeah,
everything.
just share everything. People can contact me. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and do this. I just want to see what the site is. Hold on. Let me use one of
Use
my.
a fake one, man.
But then they have to
call it-
probably send me a confirmation thing. So I'm
Oh,
gonna use
you're right. You're right.
the Tangent Exchange.
Oh great, you fucking tagged us. Awesome.
Yeah. So any guys that hate us, go ahead and send it to that email at gmail.com for anyone who wants to send us any emails out there.
I like how you take the screen off, but you
Yeah.
say it out loud.
Say anyways.
I mean, it's fine. I want people to message us. And this
My
is not
password
this
is-
is not my personal account, so it's fine. Let me actually make the password simpler. I'm not gonna remember this later. I'm not gonna use it later either. This is just for a bit.
Just fuck it, just say it out
Trump.
loud. I don't care.
One.
Oh yeah,
Trump.
yeah, there we go.
Mega Man, Trump lover.
What should my username be?
Mega Man.
Yeah.
Mega
yeah.
Man? Okay.
Mega Man.
I
Mega
guarantee
Man.
you that's taken. That's got to be taken.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
hold on, let me
Unfortunately.
see. Let's see. The year Tripp is born, 1904. We're just gonna use that one.
True.
12
I saw the wall.
January. Oh yeah, I was at the Great Wall. Let's see. 1988.
That's reasonable.
No, just old. I'm just to make myself a boomer. Hold on. 1960, right?
55.
55. Okay, yeah, let's go 55. I'm really old,
You up there?
like Tripp.
Isn't that the boomer? Didn't they? When did they cut off? Like 60, 65? I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask Tripp. Tripp was around then, right? Tripp.
You.
Oh wow,
You're younger than me. You know this.
you're getting brave because I'm not near, and I'm not close to you right now.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking bite me.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna see each other tomorrow. I'm not scared.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Charlotte
I'm
Courthouse. Let's just do Charlotte Courthouse, Virginia, United States. It's not showing Charlotte. I don't live in Charlotte, but it's not showing Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
Charlotte
really-
voted Democrat or something.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
letting
just-
you Democrats. in here.
Yeah.
Let's just Charlotte Hall, Maryland. All right, 1, 2, 6, 7. I don't know why I whispered that. All right, let's go ahead and make this bad boy. I'm
so
shocked
excited.
though. I'm really shocked that they like. Oh, user with such username already exists. So MAGAman1. There we go.
I fucking
What? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4?
Oh, that's so.
You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna call it Tangent Exchange.
good. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
It already exists.
No way.
Wait, no. I don't know. Something's wrong.
TTE. Let's try that. Okay, that worked. TTE.
Oh wow. Tangential Exchange didn't work, huh?
Yeah, apparently somebody stole it, dude. We need to look into that. Get our lawyers on it. All right, hold on. Why isn't it let me? Okay.
Oh my goodness. It was that guy. It was the art
Oh
thief.
yeah, the stalker. Yeah.
No.
Apparently I'm 67. Let me just upload a BS photo. Hold on.
Well, howdy.
Upload files from computer. We're just gonna use I just want to see what kind of people
That's-
are on this.
Use that Snapchat filter where it makes you look old. Then
Yeah,
put
I
that
just don't want to put my face on it.
Here at generated dot photos.
up.
Generate
Yeah.
photos.
Let me. Yeah, it's like AI will generate like perfect looking portrait quality photos of people that
shit.
never existed.
Or-
And you
Greg,
can,
I'm
like,
gonna go
pick
ahead
what
and use your
age.
face. Okay.
Don't use
No,
my
no,
face.
I'm just
No,
playing. I'll use Tripp's
You walk
face.
around. No. Walk around town. I met you online. How you doing?
Yeah, it's like
You know what? I'll just use. Nah, I don't want us to be associated with that. I was gonna use our podcast picture, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't want us to be
Here, hold
associated.
on.
Let me
Is
just.
there
What's it called again?
is there like a chat option I could drop a picture?
On Instagram,
yeah,
probably.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. It might let me.
It says you can share content right here. I don't know how it works. Zoom.
Oh,
but I see
I
see a
think
button
I
for it.
found
You guys
it.
never
Let
thought
me-
we'd do this on the ghost episode.
All right, right here. See what that did it just go to everyone?
Oh wait, hold on. Did you share it or Greg shared
Yeah.
the file in meeting? Hold on, let me see the chat.
That's a randomly. Hopefully, it doesn't have the
All right, there
copyright
we
at the
go.
bottom. I think
It's
it
not
has
gonna
the
show. It's
watermark.
okay. I don't think it's gonna. Hold on. Is it downloading? Oh, here.
Come on.
Okay, I'm just gonna save it. All right, and then I'll try to
but you-
upload it. Hold on. Let me go ahead and go back to this. This is such a waste of time.
It's for the content, you know.
Yeah.
It'll pay off. The next episode, it'll pay off.
All right. It didn't download. Hold on. Let me try again. Chats or it's on chat for the thing.
I'm gonna also send it in Instagram too, real quick. I just send it in
To
Instagram
open.
too, if that's easier.
Yeah, that might be easier. Hold on, it might be able to save it like this. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if this works. This is gonna be so boring for everybody else. It's just like I can't see what you guys are doing. It's terrible. Our one reviewer.
Yeah.
I have generated.
Oh my
Um,
god, that looks like a real
you see him?
person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't it crazy?
that's
That
so
guy has never
creepy.
existed. It's just a random dude.
He exists
That's
now. He
crazy.
looks like the type of
Yeah.
clientele that would be on there. There we
Oh.
go. Got it saved. Hold on. I'll go ahead and share it. Hold on. Let me so you guys can see. One second. Let me
Wow.
go ahead and
I want,
upload it.
I want to see you get a match, baby. I want to show your moves.
It's okay, guys. Amanda won't
You
care
sh
about this.
you should have probably been a woman because I'm assuming this website is like predominantly men. I'm assuming.
I had
It's
to
like
Yeah.
very
guess. Probably.
lonely men.
Let's see pictures. It's probably under pictures. There we go. There's that
Sorry.
guy.
I keep hitting my mic. I'm sorry if that's like
Oh no, you're fine.
coming through.
There we go. TTE 67. Yeah, see, I know there's a reason why I had to use the I might just cut this whole part out. Just so like you guys like I don't know if this is boring for anybody, but yeah. So I'll share the screen in 1 minute. I just don't want people to see my personal stuff. Update taxes. What?
What the fuck?
Hey, oh, oops. Hold on, let me see.
Taxes.
Yeah, it's okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if it does it now. So it's supposed to send it to the Tangent Exchange. Maybe it's on sometimes social. Maybe social tab is empty. Promotions. This might be a dead segment. Hold on. It's not updating.
We'll just cut the middle bits and it'll be fine.
Yeah, well, this might be dead. Hold on. Yeah, it's not. Hold on. Is this the right? Yeah, it should have my current stuff on here. Yeah, so this it's not sending me the confirmation thing. Anyway, guys, sorry
Oh,
about
no.
that.
They knew you were a
Yeah.
troll. They knew it.
Check and
Yeah.
see if my email is correct. It's Tangent Exchange, right? Hold on, let me make sure. The Tangent Exchange. That's what it is. Okay, I forgot the Tangent Exchange. Save. There we go. All right, now let's see if it sends. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Let me sorry guys. It's gonna be real boring for like 2 seconds. Let's see, account settings, email confirmation code. It's not really sending, so hold on. Activities. Wait, search. What the fuck? Confirm email.
So wait, did it let you in?
I didn't get the code. Hold on 1 second.
Come on.
Let me resend it. This is gonna be like a dead segment right here. But anyway, it's real, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and share this. And 1 second, let me just make sure.
Maybe it's for the best. Maybe we didn't want to.
Maybe we
Dive
didn't
into
want
that
to do
rabbit
this.
hole.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if it's under like spam. It might be under spam. There we go,
Yeah,
MAGAmingle.
Oh no. Oh,
Here
no.
we go.
It's under spam, huh?
Let
Interesting.
me just copy the
For
code.
why?
I'm not gonna. This is a mistake, guys. Don't ever do
You
this.
fucked up. You fucked up.
If you listen
Yeah.
to this, don't you ever do this, or else just don't listen to the show if you like actually do this shit. Hold on,
Careful, that's
save.
our one follower. Come on.
Password was. I'm not gonna say it out
Say
loud.
it loud. Come on.
Oh,
Do
shit.
it. Do it.
Wait, what? Why isn't it? Hold on. Okay, it's saved. So I think I'm good to. It's different than Tinder. This is kind of weird. My matches, people near me, my blacklist. What the fuck?
People near you.
Hold on.
Your
Oh, here
neighbor.
we go. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna share the screen.
Please
Do
do.
it.
I gotta
Yeah,
know.
here we go. Here we go. Look at this guy right here. Here we go.
You exposing people.
What do we think?
Oh, that's
Oh.
fake. That's a
That is
fake
so
person.
fake. That's a catfish right there.
That's a fake
Yeah.
person right there.
Yeah,
That
there's
looks
no
faker
way.
than the one we used.
What do you think? I'm gonna like it just to see
Do
what
it,
happens.
yeah.
Yeah,
See where
here
it
we go.
goes.
Like it.
Like all of them.
All right, how about this? Oh no,
There we
skip.
go.
That might
Sorry,
be
random
real. That
guy.
looks
Sorry,
real.
Freddy.
That looks real.
I'm gonna like it. Hold on. See how
There
many
we go.
matches I get. I'm just gonna swipe right on all of them.
Well,
What is
why
that,
are they all
John
like-
Ham?
Yeah, why they all
That's
like you know?
Why are they
Google
so
images.
good looking? Why are so many people that are on this terrible site good looking? What is going on?
That's probably
This
a
is like-
fake stock photo, but
Is this a fake
You know.
site? Is this real?
that guy's not 29, first of all.
Let's not judge ages here, Greg, okay?
That's not a
Let's not-
29-year-old man.
Let's not stoop to their level.
Next, like him. Go next.
You want me to like him? Okay, you like him?
Yeah, I think you have to like everyone. You just have to see where it goes.
Hey, I like that guy. He's pointing at you. He's like, hey, how you doing? What's
I
up?
mean, These
Yes,
are like
I will
stock
subscribe.
photos.
Yeah, like,
Yes,
subscribe,
please.
comment.
Yeah.
I wonder when my first match is gonna be. Hey, Trent,
Ooh,
that kind of
stock.
looks like you.
Shut up. Oh shit, you found my profile. I gotta go.
Let's see if I got any yet. I must be
Yes,
really ugly.
Right.
This is depressing. We're just gonna go ahead and move on. Yeah, that was a fun little thing. Let's go ahead and move on. That was funny. That was a great little segment we had there that lasted like 24 hours. But yeah, go ahead and refer to my notes real quick, see what we got going next. Oh, I guess I'll go ahead and speaking of MAGAmingle, I guess I'll go ahead and go into the Tinder stuff I had prepared. It's not as good as last time, but like I did my best, guys. Sorry, I'm under a lot of pressure here. It's hard being a podcast, so just give me a minute, all right? Just Tripp, just calm down, okay? I see you over there judging me. See how you're looking at me. Just calm down. Leave me alone. But yeah, hold on. Let me find my best stuff that I have right now, and I'll go ahead and go to my favorites. Let's see if we have anything. But okay, so this guy, he shared it on the thing, and I guess I'll just go ahead and show his image. He blocked out his face, but you guys see that?
Yeah.
I see what he looks like.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I'll just go ahead and read his bio. He was asking for advice. If you get annoyed by good-looking guys only wanting to be FWB, is that fuck with buddies? What does that mean, Tripp?
Friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Friends with benefits, fuck with buddies. What's going on?
Fuck with buddies.
Fuck with buddies.
Oh, I fuck with buddies.
Oh yeah, I know you do. But anyway, friends with benefits. Remind yourself that you're looking for mushy love connections on Tinder in 2022. I assure you that's much more cringy. Okay, so what do we think about this guy so far?
He submitted that himself.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, at least he's kind of aware that, he's wrong. I mean, that's the wrong way to go, I think. But
I don't think he thinks he's wrong. I think he thinks that he's like, I think this guy was like burned or something from my memory, and like he's just doubling down. I'm like, oh, girls are terrible. And like I hate all of them.
Oh no.
that's a slippery slope, I think.
Girls, they just break your heart. But yeah, this is like literally this dude got so much backlash. Like I remember on the Tinder Reddit page, like it's just so many dislikes and people like flaming him in the comments.
Damn.
Because the dude, he kind of looks like, I don't know if you guys ever seen this video on YouTube, but it's the dude, he like he works out his jaw for like a month or something.
Yeah.
It looks really weird. That's how this guy looks. It's just really fucking weird looking. Dude, you can't be picky, you look like this. But yeah, it's okay, we don't know what his name is. But anyway, he goes on. I assure you, that's much more cringy. Yes, I'm real. Yes, I'll add you on Snap to prove it. Already, just like, and then Aries too. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, wait, you an Aries? Sorry.
No. I'm so serious.
Yeah. I hurt your feelings.
Our one viewer is Aries. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah. I was unsubscribe. So like I don't know. Like I've met people like that before that have just gotten their like hearts broken and stuff and are just like kind of like done with people because just a few bad experiences.
Right.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope. It's like they just get into like a negative feedback loop, and then the next thing you know, they're incels, and it's like, you know,
Yeah, they love
that's
to
just where they end.
start loving the Joker movie, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
On the Facebook, it's just those Joker with quotes next to them.
Yeah.
Oh, or that with the minions too. Like people love doing that. Like especially like boomers, they love
Who's
the
who's unironically seeing the Minion movies? Why are they still? How are they making money? Who's seeing those movies?
dude. You haven't seen the thing with the or you said unironically, right?
Yeah, like I was showing up with suits. That's funny,
Yeah.
but it's like there's no
Yeah.
way they're recouping the money from that movie on just the trolls. The
I
people
mean,
having
kids.
fun.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah,
The
yeah,
first
yeah.
one, the first one was good. I'll acknowledge the first movie was good. It wasn't anything amazing, but I acknowledge I enjoyed it. It was like a fine movie. I didn't see
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
past that point.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
apparently the minions were from like another script. Like I remember hearing from like someone who was he's canceled now, but Max Landis was talking about Max Landis sucks, by the way. He's accused a bunch of stuff. Anyway, we've talked about it in the past shows. But he was talking about how the minions were apparently from like another script that Hollywood was kind of in development hell with.
mhm.
And they said, okay, you can make this Despicable Me movie, but like you have to include these minions. And he was just like, fine, whatever. And so like that's how the minions came to be in that, and also got their own movie, which I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but like I went to go see like it for the main character. I mean, the minions. I mean, I guess if you're a kid, it's a little different.
Yeah.
What do you
But I
think,
mean,
Tripp? Oh, sorry, Greg.
Minions?
Go ahead.
no, no, no. Go ahead, Trip.
Minions. No, man, I don't know about nothing about Minions. I seen the first movie, like you said, and that's about it. I don't understand the hype for it.
It was
Yeah,
it was
right.
well done. It was well
Yeah.
done. It just like it carried on so strongly, and I don't know. I guess it must be kids or something, but I don't know.
Right.
And the same with like kids' YouTube channels, like they pop off because kids
Yeah.
just leave the TV on.
Yeah.
Right. I remember back in my day where you had to wait until shows came on and record them on VHS.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, my
DVR,
VCR
what's
ready
that?
to go. What?
Well, I know Tripp back in your day. I know I know you were probably pretty freaked out by the great train robbery. So, you know.
It was scary times. You weren't there.
The train was coming towards us from the screen.
The story they tell of the man that ran out, that was me.
yeah, he was the only one. Everybody else just like, it's just a movie, man. I don't know why that guy's freaking out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. But oh, Greg, I don't know if you're a fan of the. Speaking of tangent, I guess we can go ahead and drink. 'Cause I'm about to go on a tangent, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Babysitter, right here. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, baby?
But I was at Target recently. I know I mentioned it in the pre-show. We did like a little pre-show just to kind of, you know, give it a little extra time, a little extra bang for your buck, you know, whatever. But we had. Have you ever seen this? I went to Target recently, and it's like
What?
a Teenage Mutant
I
Ninja
didn't
Turtle.
see that.
What is it? Is it in packaging? What is
Yeah, it's in
that?
packaging. Sorry,
Okay.
let me find like a better image. Or, like, I don't know if this is like any.
Okay, yeah. That
But yeah,
looks-
it's weird. It was I might actually get it. It was like one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was like a really detailed toy, but it was like as the Hunchback of Notre Dame. It was just really weird, but it looked like movie quality. Like I'll send you like a link of what it actually looks like later. But
yeah,
it's just really interesting looking. I don't know.
that's bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know if you're a fan of it or not. Here's another.
Oh, I can't see it. Move it over.
That's like the weirdest crossover ever.
I know, and that was the thing. I would get it just for that, just because it was a really super detailed toy, and
Yeah.
like it just looked kind of just to have it. Like I'd put it. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like some figures over here behind me. I have this little Gohan figure sitting next to me right here. So yeah. I like figures, but yeah, it would just be one of those things, just like at a party or something. Somebody sees like, what is that? And it's like, it's Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I guess that's Leonardo. The blue one is, I don't know which one. Tripp, do you know which one is the blue one's Leonardo, right?
Oh man, I forgot. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Okay,
Da Vinci. I don't know.
yeah, I never remembered which one was which.
Did you see the
I
old
think
'90s movie?
Donatello.
What movie?
The old '90s, like the live action movie.
Yeah,
Mm-mm. I
Oh,
know, I never
really?
saw it. Never.
it's. I remember a bitch from my past of
Did you
it.
see the trailer, Tripp?
Yeah, the costumes like for the turtles, they were crazy. Kind of a
Yeah.
little scary, a little bit.
They scared you. You're running away from them.
I just remember that like Pepsi commercial or they're on Saturday Night Live or something back in the day.
Oh
They had like
yeah.
tears shooting out of their eyes for like a cry scene. It was
Wait,
weird.
what? Tears were
I,
shooting out. What version did you watch?
I don't know. It was like one of the turtles was sad, and then they had like tears flying out of their eyes or water spurting on them. It
Tripp,
was weird.
what did you went to a parallel universe? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
But,
me neither.
yeah.
If I find
What
the link,
fuck?
I'll show you. I'll show you the link if I find it. I swear it's real.
It was just like a hallucination. Like, I don't know, Greg, if you're into those creepy pastas, it's like that
Mhm.
Candle Cove thing. It was
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
mass hallucination.
I love creepypastas, man.
I used to
Oh,
be
yeah.
really into it. I know that they've recently, the main guy who did the Mr. Creepypasta, I know that he's made
Mhm.
like a podcast stuff on like each thing. And like, I don't know, me at work usually, I like listen to stuff in the background to kind of
Same.
make the day go by quicker. But I don't know, creepypastas and stuff like where there's a story, you have to pay attention more. On a sadder note, also when there's a podcast, it kind of feels like you're working by yourself. It's like, I got somebody talking to me, even though I'm not responding back. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I know that
Actually,
feeling.
Yeah, I got
Trust me, I know.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I listen to so many audiobooks, it's unreal.
I
It's
got
like
you.
I'm alone most of the time I'm there.
Hmm.
But
But yeah, that's really Tripp, what do you at your job? I guess like just side tangent, also tangent.
Yeah.
I'm about out.
Yep.
Oh no, got a refill.
I've got half a sip left, I think.
Yeah, I got the bottle
Yeah.
right next. The Velvet Devil. I got the devil next to me, guys, for the spooky episode. But yeah,
Oh, hello.
hello. The devil doesn't sound like your grandmother.
How do you know?
Oh, I know.
Oh.
But yeah, what were we talking about? Anyway, I guess we'll just go ahead and get to the next one. Let me find a good one. Tripp, you'd actually kind of relate to this one. This is just going to be for a joke. I don't know if we'll talk that much about this one.
It's something old. I know. I get it.
Yeah. No, you're ruining it. Hold on. You see what I have to deal with here, Greg?
Harsh.
Yeah, it's all out of love.
That's totally love.
Choking back tears.
Shaking him and drinking my drink.
Drink's just falling all over the floor.
Just shaking.
But yeah, the girl says, I'm not going to say her name because, privacy and stuff. Even though earlier we did the MAGAmingle and we had a bunch of people's names up, but we're going to forget about that. Whatever. That's in the past.
They're probably all fake. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
they
probably
look
all
real.
fake.
None of it looked real.
Stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, this long setup for a joke that's not really going to be that funny. If you're over 35, it's time to forget about young girls and find a woman who can recognize signs of a stroke. So Tripp, you can relate to that.
Got him.
That was it. That was the joke. Sorry, guys.
Wow. Good setup. Good stuff.
Yeah,
I can respect, even if it's a bad joke, I can respect a joke more than like taking yourself too seriously in your bio, I think.
Right.
So I respect the joke, at least, for what it is.
So I guess my next question would be, how you guys on like pet names? Say you're like Tripp. I know you're single. Greg, I don't know your thing. I'm sorry to call you out here to Tripp. I know you're single, but got him. But like if the whole pet name thing. Say you're getting to know someone online and they they start calling you a pet name like love or like hey like baby, that kind of thing. Is that kind of thing bug you at all or no? Not really.
It depends on the name. Me personally, if you're asking me and
Yeah.
Tripp. But I have pet names for my cat gets like between 25 pet names and she just has to deal with it.
Yeah,
But like,
I'm sure she doesn't understand them.
yeah, yeah.
You
But
know,
no, I
love
mean,
and love again.
Yeah, how about
yeah,
you,
just
Tripp?
What, with people or we're talking about animals?
We're talking about with
animals.
people. Say you're talking to a girl and you're getting to know her, and she like just starts off the bat with "Hey, love," or "Hey, whatever." Not whatever. That'd
Most,
be weird.
yeah, most of the time, like you said, like love. That's sweet.
Yeah,
But if it's like
whatever.
yeah,
um, like baby is a little. At least for me, I'm like that's a little weird.
Hey, man, it is what
right.
it is.
It's
I
got
mean,
to
yeah,
flow, like whatever it
right,
is, it's got to like, it can't sound jarring.
yeah,
Yeah,
or daddy.
Yeah, it's like,
that's what you like,
I'm like,
Tripp.
no, I was like that because I always felt weird about that one. I'm like, why is that a thing? Where did that derive from? Where'd that come from?
Anyway,
Uh,
so like I bring this up because there was this girl on Tinder. I'm not going to reveal names, obviously. We'll just call her V. But someone started out with "Hey, love," and she said back, "Not my name." Okay, first off, already like
God damn.
clearly they know love isn't your name. It's like, LOL, it's really not that serious. Take care. And she said, "Bye!" Exclamation
Oh, wow.
point. And then she's like, "Am I being too overdramatic? I don't like pet names." I'm like, what do you guys think? How do you rein in on that? Like, if you're talking to somebody, you're flirting. Usually, when you flirt with somebody, I don't know. Me personally, I'm not like a baby type person to talk. I'm actually with them. Like, I don't usually
Right.
just come out the gate like that. But if you're getting to know
Same.
somebody, sometimes, like, I don't know, it depends, like you guys said, on the situation. Like, I want
Right.
somebody to say, "Hey, pumpkin," or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I
no,
guess it's
like,
case by case.
hey, love in your opening message, just, I mean, it's weird, but I wouldn't have reacted like she did, I don't think.
Yeah,
It's so
no.
I think
weird, right?
she was aggressive and like she basically ruined any chance of them connecting, I think.
Hmm.
But it is what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess people put. Go ahead, Tripp. Sorry.
I was about to say yeah, because love just sounds kind. Like I mean, I've used that before, not in an opening sentence, but I've called people that before. Like, what's up, love?
I
Right.
love how defensive you got. Oh, that's like, not enough,
Listen,
sis. Hold
listen.
on. Hold on,
Just so you
potential
know.
ladies out there. I don't know. Love seems kind of like, if somebody, like, if I was single right now and somebody said like, "Hey, love," or whatever, I'm like, yeah, whatever. You like, you're flirting, you're getting to know, like, literally you matched with them, so you think they're attractive. They're just flirting. Like, they obviously don't think love is your name. Like, clearly.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Yeah,
an
it's just
exaggeration,
really,
sure.
really weird. I don't know. Like, people are weird with like their different hangups and stuff, I guess. But I guess I'll go ahead and go. Let me see one that oh, this one is about height. Right. So like, what do you guys, before I get into this, like, what is your whole guys thing on like girls? I know a lot of girls prefer like really tall guys. Greg, I don't know how tall you are. Me personally, I'm like
Mhm.
5'9". Tripp, how tall are you?
Yeah, like 5'10", 5'7".
Oh, you always got one up me.
Yeah.
All right.
My
Just that one.
On a good day, I'm 5'10". That's what my driver's license says, so that's all that matters.
You can put anything
Yeah.
on there, right?
Yeah, I told the woman, I was like, I'm 5'10",
Yeah, it's like 6 foot. She's
But no,
like, really?
yeah, I'm like, yeah,
I had to pay them to put that on mine.
Yeah, we're not gonna lie for you.
They're like, yeah, whatever, dude.
But yeah, whatever, man. What's the like? What's your? You guys think it's like, I don't know. I guess preferences, everything, but like, what do you think that comes from? Like the whole like height thing. Do you think it's just like an aesthetic thing, or like, I don't know.
I mean, it's probably that, and I mean, I don't know, it's got to be like evolutionary as well. It's like the more tall you are, the stronger you can possibly get, and it's like, I don't know, it's got to be something about that. And then society says that tall is more attractive, so it just kind of plays into that too,
Right.
I think.
Me
But I
personally.
mean, at the end of the day, go ahead.
No, sorry. No, you go ahead. Finish your sentence. I'll go ahead after.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, it's for me, it's if a girl wants a taller guy who's like over 6 foot, I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's like they like what they like, and I like what I like. You know, it's just one of them things.
Right.
That's me.
Yeah, for me personally, like I know a lot of girls these days are like kind of like if you're not above 6 foot or that kind of thing, then like whatever. And I'm just like it doesn't matter. Me personally, if I was single, I would say this, if I was single, Amanda, I love you. On a side note, if I was single, I don't mind. I used to be kind of weird about the whole like taller women thing, but since stuff like She-Hulk and stuff like that came out, I don't know. Like She-Hulk's great. The Resident Evil thing, that's also great too. Like with
Oh,
Lady, how do you say her name, Tripp?
yeah.
Lady
I forgot.
Demit.
Let
It
it
starts with a D.
let it elementary or some shit.
Yeah,
Dementia.
like
I don't know.
that opened up, that unlocked a third eye for me where I'm like, I didn't know I was into tall women. So, you know. But yeah, just to go and throw that out. Like I used to be kind of, I know there's that whole society thing, like Greg was saying, of like, oh, like, you know, a guy has to literally, actually, this is actually a really good talking point because when I used to work at NBC, I noticed that they would have, if a girl was taller, like a reporter was taller than the guy, they would actually have him stand on like a cart or something. So like they were the same height. So even there at like a place like that, like NBC, like they would have stuff like that. So it's like even down to like stuff like the news, they even like change stuff like that. It's like who cares? It's like it's I know Amanda always roasts me because apparently I'm either average or below average for like the American male height. But I'd like to remind her that she's also short, but she's like, well, I'm above average for females. Well, I'm like, well, you're still short to me, so you know.
Yeah.
I messed with her one time because I am taller than her, so I was saying I was looking straight forward, and I was like, if I look straight forward, I can't see your face or anything, so clearly you're shorter than me. She didn't go over well. She got mad. Anyway, guys, don't do that. But yeah, so that was a fun time. But yeah, anyway, I guess we could just go ahead and get into the thing. I've had enough preamble for it. But here anyway, going into my whole thing about how girls are really into like the whole height thing. This girl asked how tall, and then the guy already confrontational. How about you guess? And then she was like 6 foot, and he said close. And she's like, so what is it? And he's like, LOL, 6'2", and she was like, short. So
What the fuck?
that's ridiculous already.
I mean,
She,
yeah, that's
go ahead, Greg.
not that. I mean, yeah, that's ridiculous. But you know, at the same time, it's like if a girl denies you because you're not some like imaginary standard she has for height, it's like that's probably a good thing that
You're
you're
better off.
not going to continue with her anyways. Yeah, it's like even though I mean, that's silly. That's silly. Like 6 foot is clearly taller than the average
Yeah.
male anyways, and it's like you want 2 extra inches. It's like
Right.
whatever.
He can wear platforms. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he says that, and then says short. He says the fuck, and it's like probably just to me. I like guys 6'5" plus. Okay, so why did she already assume he was
Yeah.
6 foot? This is already falling apart.
Yep.
And then like this is the best part. It's like, bro, what are you like 5'2"? LOL. She's like 5'1". LOL. So like already, like I don't know, like for me, if that's all you're looking for is height, you're not looking for someone who like matches your interests or anything, then you're already kind of like fucking up, I guess. I don't know. To
Right.
each their own, but for me personally, I'm just like, if that's your one and only like main concern where you'll turn away people just because they're a few like Greg said, a few inches shorter, then it's already basically over. Like you're good. Just go ahead and go. Get out of
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Get out of there, Tripp.
Yeah, like, oh, what? Your physical attributes don't cover what I want? No, sorry.
Yeah.
You could have a great personality, but fuck that.
Yeah, I also hate the language of like, oh, she has a great personality, being like, oh, she's not attractive. I'm like, I would prefer a great personality over
Right?
looks any day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Looks fade, baby.
Yeah.
Personality stays most of the time.
Luckily my wife has both, so I mean, can't all be
Look
lucky,
at-
but
Yeah.
I like how I like reference all this stuff, knowing full well Amanda probably won't even listen to this episode.
I'm gonna send her a snippet of it.
Oh yeah, there you go. She's like, oh, that's so nice. Why didn't Alex send me this?
Got him.
But yeah, hold on. Let me see if there's anything else I could probably use. This is just weird. I don't know if I'll read that. Let me read this first and then no, I'll probably skip over that. That's a little too crazy. Oh, this is one. And I actually have a story with this one. After I read this, I'll get your guys' kind of take. A lot of these people on Tinder are kind of confrontational. I don't know. Tripp, do you use any dating apps or no?
Yeah, I've had to. I think I deleted it recently just to make room on my phone. But yeah, I've used Tinder.
Okay. How about you, Greg?
Yeah, I have in the past, not right now.
Okay. Use any other dating apps or no?
Me? I
Yeah,
used
you.
OkCupid for a long time.
Okay.
I used Bumble for a minute, and it was all
Mm.
right.
Yeah, Bumble's cool. Like I've heard good things about Bumble. But
Right.
anyway, Tinder most of the time, and this will feed into my story in a little bit, what I'm about to set up, but most of the time it's kind of like a crapshoot. But here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and launch into this, and then I have a little story afterwards. So someone's like already confrontation off the bat. So this part isn't. The dude like opens up, "What's your major?" And then like she already comes out with like her fists, like she's ready to go. But yeah, right, like yeah. But she's like, "How about a more unique question?" Like first off, if somebody sends me that, I'm already done. I'm already
Yep.
unmatching.
Yeah.
I'm like, see you
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
But I didn't read this part. Which vegetable gives you the most anxiety? And she's like, kiwis. Bad experience with one as a kid. He's like, that's a fucking fruit.
Damn. Got him.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's
That's
great.
good. Yeah.
I feel like I have to
He
pay
gave
for
her, go ahead.
an opener. Yeah, you gave her an opener, right?
Yeah, he gave her what she wanted, and then he got back at her for being rude in the beginning. So that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess
That's a
relating.
fucking fruit.
Yeah, it's a fucking fruit. But yeah, I guess Tripp, you refill yet before I go into
What?
the story?
Refill.
Yeah,
A
man,
drink?
you can't babysit the whole time. Come
Hold
on.
on. Give me a second.
I
He's
just bully
forcing me
my
to
friends
drink
here,
again.
Greg. Oh yeah, Greg's getting it on there. There we go.
Oh, this is water now.
You
Oh,
gotta
okay.
listen. Oh, can you hear it?
Anyway, me and Tripp are gonna. We can see it. It's okay.
Whatever.
He's got that little fancy light. It's all sunset or
Oh yeah,
sunset
look at that.
hour.
See that? Ooh, pretty.
You got that at Dollar Tree?
What? Yeah, it was $5.
Dude, I gotta
Okay.
go to Dollar Tree soon. That looks awesome.
Oh yeah. I mean, they have a better one at Walmart. You can like pick the colors for it, but this one's good. It has one light, but looks nice.
I used to have the one where it like had the little it wasn't a disco ball, but I showed it to you before. You plug it into the thing and actually have it, or I used to have it over here. Hold on, let me see if
Plug
I
it up.
can.
Plug
You
it
wouldn't be able
up.
to see it. It's daytime, but you see that little black thing right there, like up in the
Yeah.
corner with the gray. Like it used to spin around, and it would have like the little like kind of like a kaleidoscope
I
colors.
have one of those.
Yeah,
It's usually made for like outside the house to project them shit.
it used to be great in my room. I know Amanda like said like we're not having that in our bedroom. You might as well just go ahead and give
What?
that up. We're not having it in there. And so I was
Why?
just like she didn't say it that harshly, but like it's kind of the same thing, which is just like yeah, we're not having it in there. I was like fine. So I just put it in the podcast / the guest room we got going on here. But yeah, it stopped
Nice.
spinning. But yeah, like whatever. Anyway, back to my story. So me and actually, you mentioned earlier Marquise. So me and him, we were this is a while back before I met Amanda or anything. We met a girl at the mall, and so it's kind of I don't know what happened. I think me and Marquise probably had already it was at Carolina Place Mall actually, but we went there, and I think me and him were supposed to hang out afterwards. And so, like, with like, cool, like I said, you mind if my friend comes? Because I guess I was maybe sketched out or something. I don't remember. But like the whole time, the girl just kind of stayed on her phone. And like, I don't know if it was just because Marquise was there or what. I'm looking for answers here, guys. What do you got? What do you think
All
happened
right.
there?
What? Someone on their phone the whole time?
Yeah, she's just on her phone, and then towards the end, like I don't know, it just seemed like she was kind of like detached from the whole thing. You ever have that experience where somebody just like they feel like almost they got somewhere better to be, or
Oh yeah.
no? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then plus I know people that are just like attached to their phones. Like that's how they
Aaron.
live. Like
I'm just
no, no,
kidding. I'm just
no, no.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
So like some people just like have that, and I know it's like it can be an anxiety thing too. Like if you're out in public, like sometimes I want to be on my phone to be like kind of a little detached, but like I know some people that are just on it, and
Yeah.
not really a part of the world. It feels like.
But anyway,
Right.
you go ahead, Greg. You were saying something.
I mean, yeah, it could be, like you said, anxiety, or they could just be addicted to their phone, or they could have been not interested in it. Who knows? So it was you were meeting up with the girl, and then you invited Marquise along
Well, I
just
told
because
her.
like you didn't. It felt weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I guess just going more into the story, like she kind of like we walked around, went to a few places, but for the most part, she was on her phone. And then after a
Hmm.
while, I kind of figured the date wasn't really, I mean, she was cute, but the date wasn't really going anywhere. And so like I kind of just was like, okay, like me and Marquise are gonna leave. So she's like, all right. And then like she had a good time or whatever. She spent the whole time on her phone, barely talked to me. So it was just one of those
Hmm.
like duds of a date. I don't really know. Maybe she was just setting up her next date. I really don't know.
Who
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It could
Yeah,
be anxiety, or like you said, who knows?
yeah. That's my thing.
But
I made it for it to be like, oh, let's look into this. But it's like you ever guys have like one of those things where you're like, oh no, that person was thinking right there. Like you kind of think back sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it was just really weird. I remember even talking to him afterwards. I'm like, what was up with that? He's like, I don't know. But yeah, there's other stories I could tell about me. Marquise, I'll say that for another time. This is a ghost episode. So I guess Greg, have you done any ghost hunts? I know you did the one recently where you couldn't take pictures or anything.
Yeah. We went to West Virginia Penitentiary, or AKA Moundsville.
Nice.
Um, the problem is we try to film as much as we can, but this location only gave us, I think it was 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours, and that's a
Right.
really short time frame to like we basically we had to spend like 30 minutes in every section just to see it all. And I mean that's not enough time at all.
Mm.
So, and then to add filming on top of that just wouldn't have worked.
Were they
So
rushing you through it or
no, it's just their hours. Like some, like for example, the Battleship. You can get the Battleship from 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. and that's way we leave normally around 2 or 3 in the morning. It's like there's no way we would stay. You just get bored like after you see it all. But some places are you have it for 4 hours from 12 to 4, and it's you have to cram, what should be an 8 hour investigation into 4 hours. It's just kind of how they do it. But
how
it sucked.
go ahead,
Well,
sorry.
it, it sucked. Their hours were 11 to 5 a.m., 11 p.m. to
Uh
5 a.m. Um, and that's including like you have to get there at 11, so then you have to set up, and then you have to be out by 5 a.m. So you have to break down and stuff. So it's not really a full 6 hours. And then as we were wrapping up, I asked the security guard that was at the front, and I was like, what's up with hours? Why doesn't it start at 11? He's like, oh, well, normally people, when they book it, they'll email us and they'll start earlier. And I'm like, that was an option. We drove 7 hours and we had an option to start
Right.
earlier.
Well,
So now that we know, we could have probably adjusted it, but we just didn't know at the time.
Mm. But yeah, how far, I guess I'd ask you, because I know I've seen some of the ghost hunter shows. How far do you guys go into it? Do you have like the little, I know that some people have like the shadow box thing. Like what kind of stuff do you guys usually bring? What kind of equipment?
All right. The paranormal community is divided on equipment.
Mm.
There's a lot of equipment that, okay, so ghost hunting all in all is boring. It really is. You can go into a place for 8 hours and there might be a 30-minute window where activity's happening and the rest of it is just complete silence. And you're just kind of along for the ride. And so people bring in this equipment that really all it does is it's exciting. You have devices they just scan radios. They just scan radio channels really quickly. So channel, 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 channel. And
Right.
eventually through that white noise, you'll hear the ending of a song, the ending of a word of a song, and then the beginning of a talk show right after it. And it's like you'll piece that together as an English word. And you're like, oh, someone just said help. When in reality, it's just your mind pieces these things together. And so for our group specifically, we're looking for the Holy Grail. We're looking for on camera something walking across a doorway. We're looking for an audio recording of someone clearly saying an English word loudly so that we don't have to bump up and post. So we don't, as far as equipment, we only use cameras and audio recorders for the most part. These like the spirit boxes, they're like spirit boxes where they'll have a memory of 400 English words, and they're just timed. How they're built is they're timed to just say a word. So they'll
Right.
say stomach, and it's like if you're every location we've been into has some type of hospital or morgue. So it's like you hear stomach and you're immediately going to piece, well, oh, someone is trying to tell us they died of a gunshot wound to the stomach. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
you'll use these things that really it's nothing, and you'll piece it together into being paranormal. And so it's a touchy subject because some groups are all about the newest equipment and all of these gadgets, and then some are groups like us where we're looking for the craziest of the craziest, where you don't have to explain a bunch of stuff. It's like here's a random word that was yelled from down the hallway. No one was down there. How do you
Right.
explain that?
Like the
So that's kind
Carowin
of
story you
what
told
we look
earlier.
for. Yeah, it's like we were waiting outside of the doors for minutes. There was no lights, there was no sounds. Who would go that far for a joke? So if it wasn't a joke, what was it?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
That's crazy. Who do you usually is it any of the people from this? I know you do the I haven't seen anything recently, but I know you guys still do the Magnolia Street. Is it any of those guys
Hmm.
go with you to the ghost stuff, or is it different crew?
It's a different crew. I go like the smaller locations with the Magnolia Street crew, but some of these bigger locations, it's like they want so much money. You really have to have someone who wants to do this
Yeah.
because it's almost as expensive as a vacation. Like some places want $1,000 a night, so you have to split
Oh,
that
wow.
between 6 or 7 people. It's like it's hundreds of dollars, including hotels and stuff. So the Magnolia Street guys, it's fun. Ghost hunting is fun, but to put that type of money in,
Mm.
It's a little
you really have to want it.
a bridge too far almost.
Right,
Right.
right.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say though, if y'all ever wanted to do a podcast in a haunted location, if that's something you ever want to do in the
Hell
future,
yeah.
there's a place, there's a place an hour away, and it was an old hospital, and then it became a kind of a retirement home of sorts. It's a 3-story place, and you get it you basically have it for 12 hours overnight, and it's only 25 a person.
Oh,
And they so I mean, if that was ever something that would interest y'all, just let me know. I'll give you the details.
oh,
But
hell
I
yeah.
think that would make a cool
The
location.
Hell
haunted
yeah.
And it's
podcast.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's an hour away, and it's only $25. I mean, you
Oh,
can't beat that considering some places want, $500 to $1,000.
Right.
and it's
But
it's close to Halloween, so that'd be great. We can have
yeah,
Yeah.
everyone
yeah.
come around.
Tie-in, baby. Let's
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
let's go fucking
You
talk.
have to
Yeah.
hold on. You have to invite me again though.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
If
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
go,
yeah.
We got an
I
expert.
I had
mean,
to
I'm,
I had to sneak my
I mean,
way in
Oh
again.
yeah, there we go. Of course. Dude, like this has been so great because we've had all the like ghost stuff. It's great. I
Hmm.
mean, Tripp, love you, bro, but like you don't bring all the ghost content in here.
and
We
fuck
got all
you.
the. It's
I still
almost like
have
a
3
second.
stories.
I'm sure it's taken, but we could make the ghost cast episode.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That'd
let
be
me see if I
cool.
have
Just
anything
saying.
else. Anything else here? Let me go back. Let me refer to my official notes we got here. Yeah, I guess that's we might I've reached the as the boys to men say, "Well, I reached the end of the road here." You know that Trip? I know you're really old, so you probably were like in 10th grade when that song came out.
You piece of
It's all out of love, man.
shit.
But yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. Go ahead and end on a high note. This has been great having you on, Greg. Definitely having an extra person on.
Thank
Yeah,
y'all so
that's
much.
rad.
I had so much fun. Seriously.
So if you want to go ahead, I'll include links to your other stuff. If you want to go ahead and plug anything, now's the time.
Um, I
Plug.
don't just I don't know, check me out on Instagram and I'll post ghost hunting and my filmmaking stuff on there, I guess.
On
Yeah.
That's
YouTube,
like the
man.
best
Come on.
place. I got a YouTube channel, Magnolia Street TV, and we make like comedy videos. And then our ghost hunting club is the Ghost Hunting Club. We also have a YouTube channel. We just haven't uploaded in a while, but
Is it
we're always ghost hunting. We're always making funny stuff. What's up?
is it tied into UNCC? Because I noticed that like some of the other videos are tied. Is it like a UNCC exclusive thing or?
It was we were a student org for 10 years. It was a student org on campus, and so there was different presidents and stuff, and I was always the when I wasn't a student I was the advisor to the club, but it's completely off campus now. It's not if they're no longer a club.
Okay.
But
Because I noticed in some of the past videos I watched one day, like you had the podcast stuff, and it was in one of the, I guess, the classrooms or something.
yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I know you said earlier that you found somebody. Then basically, was that like originally? Do you run that? I know you run Magnolia Street. Do you run that channel on YouTube now?
Yeah, I run it all, the ghost hunting stuff and the Magnolia Street stuff.
Yeah, because I remember you back in the day talking about it at Carowinds, and then I also remember you had the it's like, man, this guy's cool because you had like the haunted house thing and everything, like the haunted house tattoo. I guess if you want, you
Yeah,
can kind of
yeah.
show it. We're doing videos now, so
Well,
he got the sleeve. Check it out, Trip.
it's a
Oh my god.
haunt.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's like my microphone's right in the way,
It's all
but
right.
it's a little haunted house.
That's
You know,
cool.
Nice.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love Halloween. Halloween's my time, so it's spooky season, so I'm very happy.
Halloween starts in September. It already started. I'm ready.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been great having you on. Dude, we should like do like I was joking earlier. If you have enough content one day, me and you could obviously like probably host like a ghost cast, or I don't know what your scheduling's like, but it'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool just to host like a separate thing. Trip, we'll still do our thing. Don't worry about it. Tangential Exchange always exists.
Wait, guys, wait.
You're not being replaced.
We-
Don't worry about it.
He still has plenty of stories.
Oh yeah, he
That's right.
does.
3 more.
Oh wait, well, hold on. Tell us one. We ain't got to end right now. Come on, tell us one
No,
more.
no, you didn't want them. It's fine.
No. Come on. What's the money and the mattress? Come on, tell us your best one. You got one left? We can do that, and then we can go ahead and leave out.
Let's see. Yeah. I don't know if you know. I don't think you know my friend Elise, but
Anyway,
a while back. Yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Back in around high school time, 1964.
Yeah. I'm glad you realized that. You acknowledge it.
My friend has a very old house, like from the 1800s or so, and they've told me,
Really?
yeah, they told me like multiple scary stories. Wait, hold on.
What are you doing?
1 second.
What? Oh, hold on. We just gotta wait a second. He's doing something. But yeah, dude, what's that background? You got like a really cool background there. Is that like your
Oh,
actual?
thank you. Yeah, this is my bedroom, and then I've got like it's kind of cut off, but I've got like a little. Wait. There. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there we go. It's a little coffin shelf.
I was
Like
trying to
that's
figure
the
out what that
bottom.
was. Is that like a microphone or something? Like I was looking, I was like, what is that?
Oh yeah, no, the microphone it's like down here, but yeah, that's just a little coffin shelf that's filled with like some weird stuff.
Nice.
And then
Can you
yeah,
show that or?
Probably.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, dude,
It's
cool.
not totally full yet, but
Yeah, hold on, Trip, stop talking for a second. I want to see what he's seeing. Let the viewers
Ow,
see it.
fuck.
it's like it's just got random creepy stuff that I've acquired, and then my living room is full of like things that I find creepy, like
Yeah.
creepy paintings. And I have everywhere we go, like every investigation we do, I collect a jar of air, and so I
Oh,
have all of that in my living room.
dude, that's so cool.
Nice, nice.
So like I don't know, maybe I'll capture a little ghost in a jar, and it's just in my living room now.
Just promise we can interview him for the podcast. It'll be cool.
Yeah,
Get a
yeah,
ghost
yeah,
cast. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
Sorry, I had someone on the door. Sorry.
yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
But yeah, I guess other than like the story I told earlier, I've had like kind of, I wouldn't say mundane, but just kind of like unremarkable ghost encounters. You know, like how you hear the whole thing of like it's not malevolent ghosts or anything. I know Greg, you'd probably know this a little bit more than me. But like it's like some like, oh, you can smell like so and so like to cook this or that, and sometimes you can smell like this food or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Phantom smells. That's
Yeah.
very common.
Yeah. So when my mom and my dad were getting married, we stayed in like a house that they were gonna get married in. And it like they said sometimes like apparently the person who used to live there years and years ago used to like bake beans and stuff like that. So you could like smell like beans coming up through there. And like so we did like one night my mom said we did. I don't know, I don't remember it. My mom, it's according to her,
Right.
so you know, but like still it's like a little mundane. It's not like the demon stroll. I had like a fucking like giant ass
Hands
demon
white.
hand dragging across the back of the car, but you know,
Yeah.
it's a little tame
Still.
one.
But
Yeah.
that's the reality of it is like there's like I said, like these big events where you see something or like someone's yelling in your ear, it's like
Have you
that's
ever
almost
encountered
once in
that
a
before?
lifetime stuff, you know. I've seen something and I've obviously I've heard voices, but I've not no one's ever yelled at me or anything. And then one time something grabbed me on my arm
Oh shit.
so roughly I thought I had cut my arm.
Oh,
I thought I had like uh we were on the battleship, the
What
USS
which
North Carolina, which
okay.
by the way, if it's the most decorated battleship of World War II and it's
Mm-hmm.
stationed in Wilmington right now. And if you told me I've only been in one haunted place in my entire life, it's that battleship. That battleship is
Really?
absolutely insane as far as like the activity we've had. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, but I had a camera.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking around the front of the ship, and this is towards the area that got hit by a torpedo. And we were walking, making a loop. We were following a noise. So like every time we would go into a room, we'd hear a noise, and it's almost like a U. So we were just hearing a noise like going further and further. And so we were kind of following around.
Mm-hmm.
We would wait a few minutes, and then we'd hear another noise. We'd wait, blah blah blah. And there's a staircase that at the time was off limits to guests because it was still unfinished. So it was kind of rusted on the top, and it had like asbestos. They hadn't fixed it up.
Right.
We heard the noise start to go down the staircase. I walk up with the camera. I put the camera underneath, like over the railing down into the stairwell. And right when I did that, something like pain and a force like shot up my arm in two different
Shit.
spots. And I thought I had jammed my arm into something rusty. Like my first thought was, I hope my tetanus shot is still good because I just cut my arm on something.
mm,
And then, and it's because this battleship is surrounded by 16 inches of armor. So
Oh
there's no
shit.
light period whatsoever. There's not portholes. So the only light I could see is from in front of my camera. And so I moved the camera back. There's nothing there at all
oh
whatsoever.
my
It's
God.
like I did not hit my arm on anything. And it's like I was genuinely concerned that I was bleeding because it was in the dark, but it wasn't an actual cut, but whatever it
Felt
was,
phantom
I don't
pain
know.
almost, or not quite the
Yeah.
same, but like kind of like
And
that. I don't know. Go
right.
ahead, sorry.
There's a night watchman 6 nights a week that sleeps on the battleship.
Oh
They
shit.
set the alarm and they'll sleep there. And the guy at the time, he wrote a book about his experiences. And one of his first experiences ever was the first week he went down there to get a table because they had storage down that stairwell. And he said he was down that hallway and he heard a voice say, I'm going to get it wrong, but it was, to paraphrase, it was something like, "You shouldn't be here." It was just out of nowhere. And he ran up the ship, and he's like, most of the nights he sleeps in the parking lot because he's so afraid to sleep on the ship
Oh
alone.
man.
But that was literally that stairwell that I stuck the camera down into. And I didn't know that at the time.
Oh my
Brave,
God.
man. Oh, you didn't
But
know?
no, I did not know that was because we bought his book while we were at the ship, and then we investigated, and then we read the book a few days later, and it's like he has a story. The very first encounter he had was down that stairwell that I got grabbed at. But
Oh shit.
that battleship is just a different beast.
I
A lot of fun.
I didn't have any haunted encounters or anything, but I think I slept when I was a Boy Scout. I slept on the USS, like I think it was Yorktown or something. And
We've
so like
investigated that one too.
that one, I didn't really encounter anything, but anything at night where it's like some historic thing, it's kind of creepy regardless. So I
Yeah.
remember sleeping on the little, they have the little bunk beds and everything. And my dad was a trooper because he came with me. I just remember being fucking sketched out because they'd have the whole place darked out, and I was like, I need to use the bathroom. And like we go over there, and my dad would just be like, come on, just hurry up, because I think he even was kind of creeped out by that battleship.
That ship's seen some action too. I think like that there's like over 150 deaths on the Yorktown,
Really?
which is crazy. I think it was over 100.
Dude,
I
we
mean,
didn't know you
aircraft
were a
carriers in World War
historian,
II.
dude. You know the ghost
I
stories.
love the Pacific War. That's like
Yeah.
I read books on it all the time. But yeah, being on the aircraft carrier was just such a dangerous job. You lose pilots, gunners, and the ship itself would get attacked. I mean, it was insane. But the Yorktown's a fun place. The battleship, as far as activity, is on a different level, but they're both awesome.
Oh
Right. Tripp, you got any stories about battleships other than playing
No.
the board game? Okay.
yeah. Nah.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, you got another story. Come on.
Who,
You got any
me?
more stories about that place in Fort Mill?
Oh yeah, I got interrupted. Yeah. Yeah, my friend's house, which is a 1800 house or something,
And you were
2-story
born?
or so. I was born there. I saw it got built. I helped build it anyways.
Yeah.
She has a lot of stories from that house. But then I had experience as well. But some of her stories are, there's like a figure of an old man in a rocking chair, and some of them sound crazy.
Shit.
Like some I didn't believe, but they lived there longer than I did. But
Is it a
there's
Tyree story? Sorry, Tyree.
No.
If you listen to this, we're cool.
They have one stairwell, and she said she's seen a man in a rocking chair at the top of it.
Oh shit!
It's like rocking back and forth all the time.
Geriatric ghost.
and then she thinks that she doesn't live there anymore, but at the time she thought there was a little girl that lived in her closet that would like move shit around, and like you hear whispers and shit. And
oh shit.
Yeah, those are two that she told. And
did you experience anything like that or no?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But my experience, I didn't see those two, but I mean, no, I don't think I've seen any of them. But one night I spent the night over, and her brother was out of town or something, so I just took over that room. I was like, sweet, he has an Xbox in here. I'll take over this room.
Jackpot.
Yeah, I was like, I got a whole bed, an Xbox, and I was just playing like X-Men Origins or some shit, just to put a timestamp on this bitch.
That was X-Men Origins. I actually heard is like a really solid like video game. I know
good.
the movie sucks, but I heard the X-Men Origins Wolverine is actually like a great video game.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. But I was playing that, and then I was like, all right, it's getting late, so I turned it off, and I laid down, and I turned off the light. Like immediately after I turned off the light, by the way, this room has like all the windows are closed, all the doors are closed.
Okay.
Her brother's cabinet for his gaming system, it's glass. It slammed. It like slammed shut, and it was closed. It was closed when I saw it, and I turned the light. I was like, oh, yes. I ran into Lisa's room. I was like, I'm staying in here tonight, yo.
Yeah. The Xbox isn't worth it.
Yeah, I was like, nope, nope, nope. Sorry.
Was that
That
Xbox
was-
360 or Xbox?
I think it was 360. I don't know.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, I had a point, but I forgot what it was. So I guess I'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Well, first off, thank Greg for being on this one. If we do any future
Thank you,
ones,
Greg.
Thank
Yeah.
y'all for the invite, for real. For real.
Of course,
This is awesome.
if you want to be on any future episodes, totally let us know. I think like
Absolutely.
the 3 host thing is kind of cool. You know,
Mhm.
just kind of it's don't worry, Tripp. It's still mine and your podcast. If you decide you don't want to do it at any point, we'll just go ahead and cut it off. That's it. But yeah, for this one, what was your? I guess I'll just go ahead and ask this on air. Was this different from what mean in any way? Is this like dramatically different, Greg, or about the same?
Say, was it different than what?
Well, what mean? You know, when you were on there before.
I mean, the content was, this is more, I feel like what mean was like a more of an interview, and this one was like
Right.
just, three people hanging out,
Right.
and like just
That's what I'm
sharing
going
stories,
for.
having fun.
Yeah.
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 But no, I think they were both, I like both of them. I mean,
You're
there's
very
a time and
kind.
place for both, time
Yeah.
and place for both.
Yeah, you're very kind. I appreciate it. But
No, I have fun, man. I have
Yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah.
that's definitely the vibe I go for this one. This is the one where me and Tripp obviously get drunk and kind of just talk about whatever. And it's kind of like we did a show, some of the episodes. If you want me to later share it with you, Greg, to also
Mhm.
acknowledge, I'll just put a little disclaimer. Some of the stuff that's unedited, that's a lost episode, I will acknowledge it's kind of fucked up. But like you can watch it, it's just not gonna go out to the public. Tripp's already making a face. Whatever, he's embarrassed. But it's kind of like the successor. Me and him did a podcast in college called Tripperverse, where
Yeah.
I miss back then where you used to have to explain to people before every celebrity that you could name had a podcast. You used to have to explain to people what a podcast was. So I remember back
Mhm.
in Tripp, you remember this back in like 2014, we had to used to explain to people what a podcast was, and it's just like, what is that? And it's like it's basically like a radio show, but it's like online and like it's like a talk show, but we can basically just say whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have fundamental problems with like celebrities getting involved. I'm like, you're taking audiences away from like other people that are more independent. But whatever. Podcasting is great because literally anyone can do it.
Right.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Exactly.
Enough of this preamble bullshit. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Okay, I guess I'll go first. Alex,
Hey, I'm Tripp. What's up?
I'm Greg.
and this has been the Tangential Exchange. All right.
Tangential.
Tangential Exchange. All right.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
See y'all.
All right.
I'm out there. Next time I know to bring more.
Yeah,
yeah.
Bring more. Great.
we're gonna do the Ghost Cast next. It's gonna be its own thing with its own rules. Get ready, internet. All right.
We will conjure a demon live on air. We
Yeah,
will
break
do
out
it.
your Ouija boards. All right. Bye.
See y'all.
All right.
Awesome. For real. Thank y'all so much for the invite. For real.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
And it was good meeting you. through
Yeah,
the
good
internet.
meeting you as well. Good meeting you as well.
I stopped the recording without ending the call.
Yeah, what the fuck,
I
dude? Come
stop
on.
the. Hold on. Shut up, Tripp.
We just keep all this.
I'll stop it.